Right guys and girls, welcome back to another video. I believe this is part 6 now of my game I'm playing at the moment of Days Gone. It's an exclusive game to the PlayStation 4, so it's not on the Xbox, it's not on any other consoles. It's exclusive and it's a AAA title. Now, as you can probably see at the start, I hope you guys and girls enjoy those sort of intros I'm doing now at the start of the game. It's quite cool, actually. I like that, where you've got the PlayStation sort of 1, 2, 3 and 4 all together, and there's like a sort of intro and that. Apparently that was to do with the 20th anniversary of PlayStation, and I'm actually quite big on PlayStation and all of that, as you can gather by the intro. And actually I thought I'd use it in my title videos from now on when I'm doing my video games like this, just to support the PlayStation, because it is a good company. Well, Sony's a good company and they make some good software, hardware, and they make some great games like this, Days Gone. Now this is part 6 of my Let's Plays, and I have taken the audio out because I don't like showing the audio, but I thought I'd do some of the gameplay. I'm pretty sure Sony don't mind their games being shown, because a lot of the games nowadays is just giving publicity to the game developers, which is actually the game developers themselves are the same guys behind SHAREfactory, and I've said that in multiple videos for the last couple of days that I've did these Days Gone videos. This is a company called Bend Studio, and they're really great. Actually, I don't know where they reside. Actually, let's have a look. Bend Studios, see where they actually work, where their actual destination studios is. I think it's in Colorado, actually, same place as the game company as this game. Oh, not Colorado, I mean Oregon. Yeah, because this game is actually based in Oregon. It's Bend Studios, an American first-party video game developer found in Bend, Oregon in 1993. Yep, same year as the game companies, or same year as SHAREfactory or SciFilm. I don't know how you pronounce it, SciFilm or SHAREfactory, but absolutely amazing game so far, what they brought out in the Days Gone. So basically it's sort of a post-apocalyptic sort of game. Basically, I don't know what the I know the story is more about a zombies, but they don't really go too much into detail with the viruses, how it all started and all that, how the virus started and how it spreaded. But this bloke, Deacon, he's got a wife, Sarah, who's basically was stabbed, and as she was stabbed, he had to get her onto the helicopter, and there's these sort of I wouldn't say super soldiers, but they're sort of they've got hazmat suits on and all that, and these hazmat suits basically are stopping them from getting the infection of some sort, but they're really hard to actually defeat, and you can't really go up behind them. They're immune to pretty much every weapon or melee weapon or any gunfire and all that, so you have to use special tactics to take them down. But I haven't got to that bit yet. But apparently Bend Studios is a Sony Interactive Entertainment Bend Studio. Yeah, it's an American sort of first party company. It's by Sony Computer Entertainment in 2000, and are best known for developing the SciFilm series or SciFilm Filter series franchise. And do you know what? I would love them to actually make another SciFilm Filter, because I heard a while back they were actually going to do something, or they could be doing something like that, to do with the SciFilm Filter, another game. Because I think, to be honest, it should deserve another trilogy, but they should go back into it and they do a remaster. Maybe do what they've done with the original, original games and stuff, for the old games on PlayStation 1. They brought back, I think it was called, not them, the same company, but other companies. I brought out, what's it called, Spyro the Dragon, the trilogy. And oh, it's an amazing game. That it's a classic. And that was going back on PlayStation 1. And then you've got like Crash Bandicoot as well, same company, I think. Not the same company as Ben Studio, but it's another company. So yeah, it's the same. Same company did Call of Duty actually as well. Done the Call of Duty series that did the trilogy. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But anyway, Ben Studio themselves, American firm, industry, computer and video games, interactive entertainment, founded in 1993. Founder Mark Blank, Michael Berlin. Headquarters is in Oregon, United States of America. And the owners own it is Sony. So Sony owns their brand basically, or their name company. So yeah, they've basically Ben Studio have made an absolute awesome game. I wouldn't say it's compared. I mean, you can't really compare this game, Days Gone, with what's it called? What could we compare it to? In sort of graphics wise. I mean, this is in HDR, but the gameplay and the 4K is not in it's not in sort of like in 4K or HDR. So I'm uploading it now to my YouTube channel. But anyway, I mean, you can't really compare this to Red Dead Redemption, because Red Dead Redemption is a different game. I mean, you could put them on the same sort of graphics levels. The way the physics are on there, how they've developed the gameplay mechanics and all that kind of stuff is quite fluid. But I've noticed there is kind of little jiggering inside the sort of game when I've been playing it today. So I've been playing it, and like when you're going through with the motorbike, it starts like lagging a little bit. So I don't know if it's to do with the frame rate, which they could be sort of like maybe try and sort of sort out at some point. But yeah, anyway, guys and girls, if this game comes to, say, PlayStation 5, well, obviously it is going to come to PlayStation 5 because they're going to have it for the backwards compatibility mode. I will download this, not download it, but I will install this onto the PlayStation 5 if it's got a Ryzen CPU in it. And if it's an 8-core system, this is going to be an absolute shitstorm of a brilliant game if they actually enhance it to 8K. I mean, okay, what they could do, because I ain't got an 8K TV, but what they could do is upscale it to 8K, have the visuals, and then downscale the resolution to fit 4K TV. So basically, you're getting a better visual sort of aspects on it. So if you don't have 8K TV, which at some point, probably a lot of people will at some point have 8K TVs. It should be sort of, actually 8K TVs should be the norm, because I would say actually compared to 1080p, that is a big sort, I would say 1080p to 8K, that is a big step upgrade. That is a big upgrade, I would say, because that was that as 81,000 sort of pixels or something, 81,090 odd pixels. Well, roughly around about that ish, in a sense. But yeah, I've been playing this game now for. I mean, I'm playing through the story now. I'm about 4 or 5 hours into the game. I don't know how long the actual game will last, story wise, on the story mode campaign. But I'm just going to be uploading this into roughly 10 minutes, 11 minute, 12 minute segments. So you can get a good visual look at the aspects of the graphics. As you can see here, I'm zooming in on the actual detail of this lamp here. Look at that, that's beautiful. Look at that, look at it. Get closer, you can see the flames and the fire, and you can see all the little detail. And look at all the little fountains over there as well, that looks nice. I mean, this to be honest, this was the last. This is one I edited earlier. I cut some of it, I actually trim it down because I want to do 10-11 minute sort of video clips, and then just upload in with me talking. If I'm talking like sort of over it, I just want to try and get you to get the detail, and I don't really want to get copyrighted for the music and audio on it. So that's why I'm doing the sort of audio commentary over the top. But I've also put the the actual subtitles at the bottom, so you can, guys and girls can actually follow the story. So if you're in bed or something and you just want to follow the story, or anything like that, like more like reading a book but reading subtitles to the story. That way you can, guys and girls can get to know what you're actually reading about or watching about and stuff. And this guy here was Deacon. Yeah, he's got a wife, and basically thought she was dead, and from a helicopter crash maybe, or she was supposed to be getting taken to a refugee camp. So he ends up trying to go and find her. But you'll get to that point later on. When I get to it, that's why I'm doing little bits and bobs of clips. At the moment, for video clips, guys and girls, I'm up to around about 20 to 30, I'd say 30 gigabytes in size of clips, because I'm actually recording up to about 45-50 minutes of each clip, and then I'm trimming them down, I'm clipping them down, and I'm putting them into like little segments like this, so you can follow the story. And this would be part 6. Anyway, guys and girls, it's 28th of April 2019. Cheers for watching, stay safe all, and I'll see you soon.